Hey there, Capricorn. How are you? I'm here with your love in a time of lockdown reading. Um, but before I get into that, may I just say, big hugs to you. Capricorns, because of the astrology, you might want to check it out if you haven't looked at that sort of thing before, because there's a lot of stuff happening in Capricorn that's really hard. So, if you've been wondering, why is my life like really? Check out astrology if you haven't done it already, and then you'll have a better understanding. What's happening? Okay, kind of a weird bump. All right, there we go. So, Capricorn, love in a time of lockdown. What do the cards have to say? Capricorn, Capricorn. Oh, well, somebody could be coming for you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, but that's your jumper. So, or things are just moving really fast. Okay. Got a couple more. Okay, so there's some disappointment and sadness. Also, either a finely tuned intuition or some secrets going on in the background. So I'm going to put that back. And please, no more jumpers. Let's just go straight to the reading. Wow, looking in the past. Okay. Yeah, we're all, every sign is working on letting go of the past patterns. It's like, because the energies that are coming in now are like nothing any of us have worked with before. So it's really important to let go of things right now. And sometimes for earth signs like yourself, it's a bit of a challenge. Okay. So, your first card is that, things are actually okay. Like, in terms of your home life, your family, and your money. You're probably feeling okay, but there it is again. There's some sadness going on here. Sadness and disappointment over loss. There it is. There's the past. We're looking at the past. Capricorn, we have to stop looking at the past. I know how stubborn you are. But really, it's not doing you any good. It's really not doing you any good. So if you're looking at the past, you're looking at the past to see the patterns that you're letting go of, that you don't need anymore, okay? In your recent past, you've got here the Queen of Wands. So this is like boss lady energy, feminine, assertiveness, making stuff happen. It's because it's the wands. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which came up with the Knight of Wands earlier. But somebody's feeling defensive, or like that you're having to defend something, possibly around your home and your family, which under these circumstances is not that big of a surprise. So in your near future, we've got the Magician, which means you're manifesting something. And, if the center card is resonating with you, it's because you already had a good foundation to springboard off of. So now you're making the best of the resources that you have. And emotionally, you're actually in a really good place. And, I could say that for Capricorn, that when a crisis comes in, you guys are great. You're like, okay, what can I do? It's like you snap to action. It's just, it's instinct for you. And in your environment, there's restriction. Lockdown, right? So, but you're actually emotionally in a good place. And you're providing much needed support to the people around you. And then in your hopes and fears, we've got the Queen of Cups. So this is somebody who is emotionally balanced, but maybe not 100% emotionally available. Her cup is closed, if you can see that. So, so yeah, let's just see here. And then in your outcome, your final outcome card is the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're probably working tirelessly with community right now. And in terms of this Queen of Cups energy, that also could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's in your environment. But it's kind of like, you want to do everything you can for your community, but you don't want to lose control of your emotions. Yeah, Capricorn, that's a bit of a thing for you. So, it's like, because, the more you get involved with helping people, the more it opens your heart, and then you can't be that, stoic earth person anymore. You just lose it and you become a big mush pup. And then you're embarrassed, but everybody else finds it endearing. So, and really touching and genuine. So don't do that. Don't be afraid to show your emotions. And the underlying sort of surrounding energies is really about home and partnership and solid foundations to build for the future, which from the cards I'm looking at right now, Capricorn, it looks to me like you're well on your way. You've probably been saving your coins for this kind of situation, and it's actually enabling you to do what's good for your heart, what's good for your family, and that is to help each other. So let's just take a look a little bit at the disappointment. Because all of the other cards seem to be fairly positive, I think that maybe you just might be, there might be issues, sadness of the past, maybe because everyone is isolated and under lockdown, you're not able to connect with the people in the way that you used to, maybe you are separated from some family, and that's upsetting to you, but you're doing your best to share what you have with the people that you love. So the King of Swords, that's what I'm getting to clarify. The Five of Cups here. Yeah, it's like, I'm noticing that there's this dynamic of, the head over heart battle that you might be having. You also may be having some difficulty setting boundaries with people around you. Again, when Capricorn goes full on, I'm going to help everybody, their boundaries go right out the window. And then you get depleted and you forget about self-care. And then, you have to take care of yourself. I can't remember what other sign I told this to, but it's that airplane analogy. Mask drops, you put it on, now you're a help to everybody else. You give that mask to somebody else, you're dead. No help. So, self-care is really important. Don't forget it. And make sure that you have clear boundaries, Like if say, you're calling around and you're trying to, fix something for one family member, you're trying to, connect with people and solve a problem, give yourself a time at the end of the day and say, okay, at this point, I have to stop for the day because that's when I need to eat. That's when I need to connect with my immediate family. It's when I need to rest. It's when I need to address my needs so that I can come back the next morning stronger to everybody else. Okay? Let's see what else you're manifesting here, because I'm curious. Yeah, you're manifesting maybe new lines of communication. You could be setting up things online. you're maybe settling some disputes between people. You know, there could be, there could be family members that are arguing, and you're coming in as the voice of reason and saying, look, this is not appropriate right now, in a gentle way, so that you're not triggering people. Yeah, and basically recovering, from the disappointment from the past, helping people, get to where they need to be right now. And let's see, yeah, you're kind of, there you go, Knight of Pentacles. You're kind of like the night watchman. You've kind of assumed this role of watching everybody and making sure that you know who needs what and when. So thank you, Capricorn. Thank you for doing what you do so well. But please take care of yourself as well, okay? Because we all need you to be whole. So that's about all I have for you today, Capricorn. But stay tuned with me, and I'll have more for you real soon. Take care.